Hi, in this video we will play with the table widget. There are two table widgets on Fabric, one called table, which is on the widgets extension, and one called data grid, which is more powerful, which is available on the data grid extension, which only contains that data grid. We will review the data grid widget on another video. This dashboard you're seeing over here is the MISC widgets example. You can load it with new load example and selecting the MISC widgets dashboard. Here, what we are displaying is the last sale for each country. So we have the flag, the category in bold, the amount, the country, and the continent of the country. Let's first check the configuration on this dashboard, and then we will go and build it for ourselves. So the table configuration is that we want to sort by the third column descending, that we want to use text formatting, which we'll use for bold and for the flag. And the column titles, the first one will be empty because we want to put the icon there. There's no title for the column. Then category, amount, country, and continent. Here you can change the order of the columns or remove the columns. You can add a new column or clear all the columns. In this case, we will leave it as is. And the configuration is quite simple. On the val field, we have to create a list with, for each item, the value of that column on the row we are going to add or set. If we set the label field, then if there's a row with that label already, it will be replaced. If there's no row with that label, it will be added. This is in this case we are using this to update a row with when the country is the same of a row that already is there. So we will have only one row per country. If we don't set this or set it to something that is never the same as one before, it will just keep adding rows, and it will work a little bit like the new sticker. And the formatting for the last three is just the value. For the second one is we are formatting with bold. The formatting is in text formatting, and for the first one we are using the block image from, and we are using the utility flag URL from country code and passing the country code. And if the image is not found, we will just set the empty text. In the case the flag is not there or the image doesn't exist. And the result is, as you see, this, which you can scroll if you have many amounts, and if you click on the headers, you sort by that column. So let's go and create it. Let's go new, call it table widget. We need the widget extension. Click create. Let's go to design. We will use the sample 11 source, so we drag a source, set sample 11 source, leave everything by default. We create a transformer and a data view. The data view will be the table. The title we can set it here, last sale per country. Click OK. We need so it was I think it was we can change the order, but let's say category, amount, country, continent. This will be like this. We will use text formatting. The first one will be empty. Let's click OK. Call it table. The transformer will be really simple. We need the val and label, which is on the template. We can set also color, label color, or color for each column, for each cell on a row, and label color. So if you set color, it will set it for the background color for the whole row. If you set label color, it will set it for the text color for the whole row. Or you can pass an array with a list with the color for each column on that row, and the same for label color. But this is more advanced. In case, for example, you have a column with a number and you want to set it to green, red, or orange depending on the value. And so we need the flag, the category, the amount, country, and continent. So it will be here. It will be value.name. Here will be value.amount. Here country name. Here continent. The second one we will use text formatting bold. The first one is country code, but if we label it like this, it will say like ES for Spain and stuff like that. So we go to util, well, so first formatting, and we say image from, and if the text is not found, it will be the empty text, but we have to translate the country code to an address to that image. So we will use a utility function country code to flag URL, and I think everything is set correctly. So yeah, we have the flag, we have the category in bold, the amount, the country and the continent, and if when it grows it will be able to scroll. Something you can do, clear the data, which we won't do at the moment, or filter if we want to only see the rows with music or the rows with an 8, we can do it and live filter. And I think in the configuration I set the label to the category and not to the country, because I only see 4. Exactly. We set the label to the country code and we clear it, so it starts with the countries now. Now we are having the one row per country, and now we have the scroll. And as I said, you can right click and click select filter, and we can say okay, just show the sports, and it will update whenever a new value comes, or all the things that have an A in it, AR, only sports, only things with a 7. So this is the table widget, and we saw how to create it and the configuration options. If you have any question or doubt, just comment on the YouTube video or contact us on Twitter, Facebook, or via email, and we will happily reply. Bye.